really quickly, we're just going to go through very quickly an overview of what I call leadership excellence, the model for leadership excellence. Now, this model, let me see if I can move this a little bit. This model is, it's kind of going between two poles. Well, we'll start out talking about going between two poles. Now, in math, there are two types of operations. One is differentiation, which is chopping something large up into tiny, tiny pieces. Okay. And one is integration, which is bringing all those tiny, tiny pieces together and finding out how much they are. And so I thought it was really appropriate because in life, that's exactly how it is. Each of us is like chopped up tiny, tiny pieces of the large whole. And so, as tiny little pieces, we're each unique little pieces. We are each different. And so, the goal of every human being, in my opinion, I mean, you can disagree if you want to, but I think if you're here, you probably agree. The goal of every human being is differentiation. It is for us to feel like we are unique and that we're bringing something that no one else on the planet can bring to the world. And so differentiation is a style, it's a way of being where you are being your own individual, unique self and you're revolutionary. And that you are because the nature of humanity is that we like to come together, but then we also need people to break down barriers. We need people to break new ground. We need people to blaze a new trail so that people can follow and learn something new. And so each of us can be a revolutionary. On the other side, like I said, integration is bringing all those tiny, tiny pieces together to see the sum of the whole. And so integration is really about our environment and our environment being one that is it's like an ecosystem where there's all these different parts, all these different animals, all these different, beings and and elements and so forth that are coming together in this ecosystem, but they're all supportive and they have an interdependent way that they support one another in thriving. So that's the same idea with oneness, and that's interdependence, that's interconnectedness, that's we are all one, we're all connected, we all are small parts of the whole. So when we think about integration, it's like looking at that big whole, the big picture. So these are the two poles that we can bounce between.